As the nodal body of the travel industry in the United States, the US Travel Association has long been advocating for easing the visa process, especially for Indian travelers. Geoff Freeman, President and CEO, USTA, tells India Outbound.
The participation from the Indian market has been fantastic. We've seen a 25% increase in buyers from 2023 to 2024. That exceeds the show growth of about 20%. So we're thrilled to see that type of investment from the Indian community. We're excited about the potential for growth in Indian travelers across the country. We're seeing it in a lot of these markets right now, and we're only more excited about what's going to come in the future. India is a growth market. It's extremely important across the United States, particularly as we've seen a decline in visitation from countries like China and Japan. India has grown only more important. I talk to leaders across the industry. They see India as one of the top growth markets for the U.S. for years to come. Yeah, you referred to the visa situation as not so good. I'd say it was terrible. The visa situation in India for a while, wait times to get an interview at a consulate were over 500 days. When I checked today, wait times were down to about 150 to 200 days. That's a step in the right direction, but that is still far beyond what the global average for visa wait time should be. We should be 30 days or less, and we're going to keep the pressure on the U.S. State Department until we're down to 30 days or less. We've got to make it as easy as possible for these visitors to come here, because if we don't, our competitors will. I think in our conversations with the White House, with the Biden administration, there will be some announcements following this year's Summer Olympics of steps that will be taken, intergovernmental steps will be taken to address a number of upcoming events we have, the World Cup, the Summer Olympics, as well as you mentioned with with cricket. So we know the administration is aware of these very prominent events that are coming through, and we have their assurance that they're going to take concrete steps to make it easier for visitors to get to the United States. The biggest thing I'm looking for, specific to the Indian market, is I'm looking for a commitment from the government to get visa wait times down to 30 days or less. That's absolutely critical. I'd like to see us placing a greater emphasis on India from a brand USA standpoint, from a marketing standpoint, from an airlift standpoint. Those are all issues that we're looking at. This is a growth market. India is a huge market. It's a growth market. It's a market that embraces travel. How do we make it as seamless as possible for our Indian guests to come to the United States? We're looking at it from every angle.